Here we are with the Wormhole beer walk. Bring it in, bring it in. Cheers. Up your bum. Let's go. So I'm here now with CRT from the Tunnel Toads to do a drain talk today. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so hi, I'm CRT and I like to explore above and below ground. I've been inspired by this for many decades, hearing stories of the cave clan growing up and what have you, and yeah, seeing stickers everywhere in my hometown, all that kind of thing, yeah.
When do you think you started officially exploring?
Officially not until around 2019 when I caught up with Tintin, who used to be in the clan, and he told me a whole bunch of stories, got me right into it, and yeah, so I found the stairway on my own and dug those via YouTube videos, yeah, and then got interested, yeah.
15 k's to go. Da 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 da. 15 k's to go. La di da di da. Yeah. Yeah, because it's fucking cool. That's what I don't want you to get in. Well, you kind of almost answered it already, but what got you into exploring?
I went caving in high school, and also when I was like 3 or 4 years old, I used to see graffiti into the grill rooms, and from the outside, I'm like, how did they get in there? And I was just always so intrigued by that.
Yeah, yeah, the curiosity of a child. Yeah, I know. You just you either got it or you haven't. But
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I used to do that. Couldn't walk past a grill without looking in to see if there's anything in there.
Yep, and 45 years later, nothing's changed for me.
yeah. Tell me about it. We won't go there. Oh, yeah. That was like an outfall. Do you have an exploring highlight?
Probably the Clannies, I reckon, was one of the good ones, as well as the Golden Toad Awards. But my main highlight was Maze Mayhem with the Tunnel Toads. That was the day I joined them. That was an amazing expo. Alien turned up, who you know, obviously, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, this year's Clannies were amazing. Like, the effort they went to was amazing, yeah. Second to none. And the golden, what are they called? The Golden Toads?
The Golden Toads, yeah.
I keep calling them the Toadies, but apparently not allowed
to
call them.
I like that.
Yeah, but they said it's too much. Apparently, Cave Clan people said it's too much like the Clannies or something.
Yeah,
apparently.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense that someone would whinge about it. Name 3 urban explorers, dead or alive, that you'd like to go on and explore with.
I'd say Predator. I know it's a bit cliche, but definitely Predator. Yeah, and Alien's awesome to explore with. So is Crazy Cunt. Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Oh, that's a good trio. That'd be an interesting trio all at once. Yeah, like just.
It would be.
Yeah. Well, Predator and Alien were really good friends too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they used to. Every time he'd go up to Sydney or he'd come down to Melbourne, they'd explore together.
Can you actually rotate it so that it points forward or not? Or just always
spray cans. Lots of number plates. Why are there so many number plates?
If you were an urbex superhero, what would your superpower be?
Oh, I've thought about this one long and hard from the shrink thing. So I'm thinking just flying would be the easiest thing, but I reckon shrinking, because then I can go anywhere and grow huge, so I don't have to climb anything.
Yeah. Definitely doable. It's just a matter of, I think, see where this tunnel joins up? I think it's blocked there. Have you guys ever been in this tunnel? No. Yeah, I'm not into the shrinking thing, because then, I don't know, I just feel like, I mean, people have said it's handy to get through to bigger parts, that'd be good, but I just think, I guess if you shrink only when you need to, yeah, that'd be a good one, actually. I'm just picturing walking through the whole of Clan Tomb, as a foot high, but that's not the point.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that'd be like, imagine climbing up the stairs. You need a rope to climb up each step. But, yeah, no, I get what you're saying. You're saying, like, yeah, to get through to another, yeah. I definitely like that because I'm pretty tall. So. Good answer. Tell us something about yourself that most people wouldn't know.
I've actually run as a candidate twice in a state and federal election for the legalised cannabis party.
I reckon you'd have a few voters listening now.
Oh, I would hope so, yeah. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, but a few people I know vote for it, whether it was you or not. Are you running still doing that, or is that...
I'm still heavily involved in the party. There's another election coming up in November. I'm not 100% sure whether I'll run yet or not, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Cool. Well, good luck. Guys with the shadows. Yeah. Bevan looks like he's doing aerobic. Yeah. Look at your legs.
We could all do a leg pose.
Yeah.
Okay, keep shining it.
Just need the dick shadow. Front bottom. There we go. Yeah, beer can dicks.
Yeah. What unusual critters have you run into whilst exploring? Doesn't have to be a drain.
All sorts of things. From eels are the obvious one. A few fish. A couple of skinks, oysters, which was crazy over in Geelong. Yeah. And in 10th, I came across a duck. Just fell asleep and just floated on in the water. I turned the torch on and it scared it down further, unfortunately. Yeah, but I was able to coax it back towards outside. Yeah.
I had a thing in Ballarat, Darky. I think it was when I was doing a drain walk where a baby duck followed me and I couldn't get near it. And eventually I walked it all the way out, but, you know, the mother was at the other end, so I didn't have, you know, high hopes for it. And then not long after that, someone messaged me asking me about this drain. This duck had went down, and I spent about an hour talking to them online about how they could possibly rescue this duck before I looked at Google Maps. And I was like, oh, the duck will be fine because it went into a gutter that on a boulevard that ran along a creek, the Parramatta River, I think. And so the duck would have literally seen the daylight and walked out. The outlet was like 50 metres away. So this lady had called, you know, animal rescue and all this sort of thing. I'm pretty sure in the end the duck would have just went, oh, yeah, daylight, I'll walk out there. But made me think we should do a video on, you know, how to rescue animals.
Jester of the Tunnel Toads found a cat when we went to a maze drain one time for a party. Yeah.
Well, a lot of times it's just a matter of covering the animal and covering it so I can't see anything. But you need to have something, I guess. And in summer, you're quite often just wearing shorts and a t-shirt. I wouldn't take my t-shirt off in front of other people because it's not a pretty sight. So.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Do you tell family and non-exploring friends about your hobby?
Oh yeah, very much so. They basically tell me shut up about it sometimes. Yeah, some of them aren't so happy about it though. Like my mum's just naturally worried. She's a parent, understandable. But yeah.
I reckon if I ask that question, well, I know if I ask that question in the 90s, a lot more people will be saying no. But I think it's more acceptable these days. Do you have a tip that would be handy for someone new to urbex?
Yeah, obviously the when it rains, no drains policy. Yeah, and let someone know before you go. Just I send a pin to 2 different people when I used to go solo before I joined the Toads. Yeah, and just let someone know before you go. When it rains, no drains.
And let someone know an ETA of when you're going to be out.
Yes, very true. Very, very true.
Especially if you're doing something like mines and that, you know, place where you can get trapped. Do a bomb! Thinking back about doing Diamond Creek mines, I cringe sometimes. I like shiver thinking, and we used to go in, and Prowler used to go in to Diamond Creek mines and not tell anyone. They'd find his car.
Oh, wow. That's Prowler in a nutshell.
He even sort of cringes a bit about thinking back about that. What are your principles around location sharing?
I just don't tell. Like, I'll say there's a great place, but I can't tell you where it is, mate.
What about if someone had an awesome location and said, if you tell me where that location you are in, I'll tell you where this awesome location is?
Well, it would depend on who they were for a start, and maybe it's like, all right, maybe come explore with me and see if I get to know you, and then maybe you can show me your awesome place or something.
Perfect answer. Who do you think would make a good DrainTalk guest?
I reckon Trico for sure, and probably also Morrow. They're both in the Tunnel Toads.
Yeah. How do you spell that second name?
Yeah, I reckon they both go well. Morrow, Moro.
Okay, cool. When we went on the cave tour with Warp, there was 2 or 3 that were interested in doing it. We just didn't. I ended up having to go, and we didn't get around to doing them. But I'm not sure if I'll get the chance to. Although now maybe doing it this way for the listeners. You know, normally do these drain talks in a drain, which is why they're called drain talks, not because it's about drains. It's because they're in a drains. But as we're getting closer to the end, I haven't got as many options to meet people in drains. I don't think anyone's been in here for a while. Because when I film drains, half the time I'm in Melbourne, I just go, right, I'll go and quickly film this drain. So it's hard to get someone to come along. or someone new, because I've interviewed everyone I know. Just for this last season, it will be after this winter. I'll be doing a lot of them Zoom. So if you're interested, but you think you find it hard, or even if you're further away than Melbourne, Victoria, message me. And as long as you know, got a bit to talk about. Are you doing a wee, Bevan? Hang on, let me get the Zoom happening.
Don't slip. This is one photo of him having a few slides with your walk, so it's only fair to see crushers, troubles, or something. Crushing yeah, looking at the piles. Yeah. And it's steel, like so unless it's just steel recycling. Like
Found the cock and balls. So this video is completed. Cock and balls. Is there anything else you'd like? Oh, hang on, I've got a question for you.
Yep.
What does CRT stand for?
It stands for the Colorado River Toad.
Is there a story behind that? Or?
I was on the way to Maze Mayhem, and I used to be known as Commander or Solo Man, and I thought I need a proper name. So I thought, what's the most hallucinogenic toad on the planet? And I googled that, and it came up with the Colorado River Toad. And I thought, okay, what are the initials? CRT. Okay, I'll Google that. Make sure it's not rude. It works. Okay, I'm CRT.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's a good origin story. Yeah. So is there anything else you'd like to add before we finish up?
No, not particularly. Just go in drains, but just not when it rains.
Yep. And don't be a dick.
Yeah, don't be a dick.
Yep. Thanks, CRT. I've been meaning to do this with you for a while. I think there's a couple of times where we were in the drain together and we talked about it. But I think last time I ended up doing one with Curly that went for like 35 minutes and I just ran out of time. It was good to finally have this chat with you and get to know a bit more about you.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, no worries at all.
All right, mate. I'll see you underground soon.
You will see me underground, that's for sure.
Yeah. Beautiful smelling western suburbs.
It smells like fucking plastic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's toxic shit.
I'm like Duggo's Killjoy.
You just had that gift on standby. It's like skating for
Fucking stinks.
Maybe we're approaching the tip.
It's the fucking western suburbs, mate. Just don't go to the western suburbs. No, it's a cannery. It's near the ring road. It's disgusting. Yeah. I was going to send Bathory a message. Maybe I did.
tanks.
1893.
Yeah.
This guy's on an iPhone.
What the?
As someone once said, please explain.
Please explain. This is alien shit. Aliens built this sewer.
I didn't even reckon that's a photo, actually, Duggo. I don't reckon that's a photo.
What do you reckon it is?
I reckon it's drawing.
I reckon ChatGPT did it. Entrance is where the old entrance is.
Why does that make sense? The new entrance is where the old entrance is.
Yeah. So they've built a new entrance. Like it used to be, you used to have to climb in through a grill because it was all a separate, they didn't want you getting in. But because they've turned it into a stormwater drain, they've now, the drain runs through it.
Right.
Like it's now a stormwater drain. So it does make sense, Eric.
I'll take your word for it.
When Eric eats a banana,
Second time today, same joke.
who said it?
Me, that's the first time. He pulled bananas out of his bag.
Great minds.
And then, he pulled the banana, like he was setting it up. He was sort of dangling around for a while.
This is it. Over the top. There used to be something out there There was another metal grill Melbourne Water type thing, but I think it was part of the Western Trunk. The Western Trunk runs over there somewhere. We got into the Western Trunk once.
Another pub movie thing, except next time we should watch the
Oh yeah. I forgot we did that for a pub. Like organised that.
So there's the grill we used to climb in.
This one? I thought it was in the side. Oh, they're over here. Oh, you can get.
You can still see the buckled bars. Yeah, so we used to.
The dead bit. This
Oh.
bit was the old bit.
Yeah, that's where we used to get in. See how the bars bent. I'll let you go first. You guys go first. Let's go through the drain. No, it's fine. It's optical illusion. Yeah.
So funny you just walk into it now.
Yeah.
It made it easier for us to get older.
Yeah, but Wormhole's not that good, but now as the drain's not as good as the previous tunnel. Yeah, the tunnel used to go on that way, across the bridge. Yeah.
Anyone bang on the other side of this wall since it was wallpaper?
I don't think so, but I don't know why you'd bother.
Wants to stay here. And what was it about?
I never realised. Well, I thought all the grills come in here, but the other grills go into the old wormhole.
Oh, that side?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I thought that's what you were talking about before when
Well, I said we used to get in the corner bit, and then I saw, when I look up at this one, it's got all the bushes in a way, and I was like, I'm positive it didn't have bushes before.
So you can see the old wormhole.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one where we used to crawl into is going into that bit, yeah?
Yeah, it goes into the other bit.
Yeah.
But that'll only, well, that might go all the way to, I wonder if it goes all the way to,
The car jack bits.
Well, the bridges are far away.
to the Western Ring Road. Oh, a beautiful storm drain. made it to the end of the beer walk. We made it, didn't we, JubJub?
Yes.
And poor JubJub. Sorry, we are closed. Evan, they're closed. You said they were open.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I
I said we should check to see if the pub at the end's open, and you said yes, it's open.
It was meant to be open. Not on public holidays.
That's a pretty poor reception.